My name is Palmer Chin Chin. Welcome to my vlog. Over the next few sessions, I want to talk about some of the ideas from my most recent book, Barefoot Tribe. The title, Barefoot Tribe, in part comes from my years growing up in the Sapo jungle among the Sapo tribal people. We lived in a bamboo mat house. My pet was a chimpanzee named Tarzan, and at night sometimes we had to run out of the house because the army ants had invaded. But of those years growing up in the jungle with the Sapo tribe, I recognize a number of values, things that were important to tribal people that you don't see in many other societies. For example, I saw that tribal people always share. Our next door neighbor, that was one bamboo mat house over, the Marway family, they were moving to the city for a year. And I watched people from the villages come to their home. They would knock on the door, and I would hear them say things like, Reverend Marway, is there anything you want us to keep for you? Or they'll say, hold for you while you're away. By the time our friends left next door, there was nothing left in their house. No beds, no chairs, not even a knife and a fork. The tribal people were holding it all for them while they were gone. And I asked my friends, the neighbors, I said, are you going to get any of this back? They said, no, we don't think so, because the tribe shares. Tribal people collaborate. In Malawi, where I live, they say this: when a man is about to build his house, he'll go through the village and he'll say this to his friends: one man cannot build a house. Or he'll say one man cannot lift a house. And so the tribe comes together on one day. They go down to the creek, and they all together, dozens of them, make the mud bricks. Because one man, it would take him months to make enough mud bricks. But the whole tribe, when they come together, they'll do it in a day. I saw that the tribe also is one. For example, if one member of the tribe, if their roof is leaking, everybody's roof is leaking. If their son is sick, everybody's son is sick. I saw the tribe empathizes. I've been with tribal people when someone dies. I've been to their houses. And do you know what they do? They clear out the furniture, and everyone comes and sits together because the tribe empathizes. You don't have to cry, you just have to sit. And so I've thought about those values. The tribe empathizes, the tribe shares, the tribe collaborates, the tribe is one. It sounds a lot like the tribe Jesus came to start. And then I've seen this. There's a new kind of tribal people forming of Christ followers today. And they value things like justice. They're saying things like, we want to stop the trade, the sex trade of young girls in Asia and in places like Phoenix. We want to end extreme poverty. They're saying those things. You see, in life, tribes form in every arena. We're naturally tribal people. All of us belong to a tribe. Some of you lead a tribe. But God is using those tribal passions to make real change in our world today. The new kind of tribe that I'm seeing forming of Christ followers, they, for example, buy Tom's shoes. Because when you buy a pair of Tom's shoes, Tom's gives a pair away. They're riding scooters because you can get 100 miles to 1 gallon of gas on a scooter. They're willing to pay more for a cup of coffee because if they know it's fair trade coffee. They're living simply in order to share more. Those are some of the tribal values. There's something very biblical, something very godly there. When I started to see this, I wrote a manifesto, and this manifesto really became the outline and the chapter outline for Barefoot Tribe. Let me share this manifesto with you. I wrote these values down. And this is for all people who want to change what is not right in this world, all Christ followers who are bothered by the things that are not right in our world today. And I wrote this: we will stop injustice. We will live simply so we can share more. We will end extreme poverty. We will become modern day abolitionists to stop the sex trade in places like Asia and around our country here. We will promote sustainability and become social entrepreneurs. We will create more art and make the world beautiful. We will stop the spread of pandemics like malaria and AIDS and now Ebola. And we will love like Christ always. So my invitation to you is to take off your shoes and walk the holy ground of a broken world.